warm sounds of Kevin Wilson Jr.'s Ballad for Armetta, recorded at Black Space Studios in Durham, North Carolina. Before we change it up and dive into some Afro-Cuban jazz,
I want to take a few moments for reflection. I'm sitting here with my hand all swollen and bandaged up because I put my fist through a wall last night. Couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, I couldn't even listen to music because all I heard through that wall was my 45-year-old neighbor crying his eyes out for 7 straight hours. Come to find out, his wife of 20 years had just died of COVID. She bagged groceries at the supermarket, caught it there.
I hear the world like people see the world. It happens naturally when you've worked in music and radio as long as I have. So to hear that man bawl for hours because his best friend just died, knowing that her death could have, should have been prevented.
What funeral home is it going to?
It gets to me, man.
Thank you.
You know, it pissed me off so much last night that I just exploded. After losing a fight with that wall guy, I hopped on my computer and went down to a COVID-19 rabbit hole. So today, in our time of reflection, we pause to mourn my neighbor's wife.
What funeral home?
We pause to mourn all of our essential Americans who've lost their battles with COVID. I'm talking about grocery store clerks, farmers, shelf stockers, our laundry workers, our delivery workers, our drivers, our mechanics, our bus drivers, our sanitation workers, all our blue-collar workers, ordinary Americans whose job in the last 12 months suddenly and unexpectedly became life-threatening.
They didn't sign up for this. And yet here they are working day and night, many without adequate resources to keep them healthy or their loved ones safe. I think about all the workers of color who are dying at disproportionate rates. And I have to wonder, are we really doing everything we can to support them? Because if we were, we wouldn't be mourning the death of Wanda Parks, a sanitation worker in Queens, New York. Because if we were, we wouldn't be mourning the death of Jimmy Marshall, a grocery worker from Miami Beach. If we were, we wouldn't be mourning Lance McMillan, a farmer from Texas. If we were, we wouldn't be mourning Sonia Kennedy, a gas station attendant in Ohio. What do our most vulnerable Americans do when they're faced with either risking their lives at work or losing their homes? Risking their lives or risking their families. You know, a couple of weeks ago, my daughter told me about her closest friend, Janaea, whose mother died of COVID. They used to run a flower shop together downtown, and both of them have been doing their parts to stay safe and keep others safe, and still, they contracted it on their job. Janaea survived, and her mother didn't. So where do we go from here? We all got a story, a reason to be angry. But what are we to do with that anger? We got to muster up our strength and our resources and demand more support for America's most essential and America's most vulnerable. A new day is coming. It may not come overnight, but it's coming. Let's get to work, folks. For my neighbors and for yours.